It is Friday, January 10th, and whew, man, kind of feeling like I've been hit by a truck. And I think I had bedhead the other day on my video. I got some serious bedhead today. Last night wasn't horrible. It took me quite a while to find a comfortable position when I got into bed. Plus, I think all the moving around I did yesterday, which isn't a lot, like normally, but just getting up the several times I did at the hospital, walking around a little bit, walking, getting out of the car and walking up the stairs to come up home, and getting up to go to the bathroom. I know not a lot, not none a lot, none of that sounds like a lot. But given I had not moved since about 12:45 on Monday, had gotten up and even gotten somewhat vertical until Wednesday night, and then not having the pain blocker on, or the nerve blocker on, there was a lot of pain going on with that. So it took me a little while to get comfortable last night. I finally kind of figured out that when I was in the hospital, I was always kind of sitting up at least a little bit of an angle, and so once I kind of got my pillows adjusted right, I slept much better. It wasn't a great night of sleep. I'm still just doing the Tylenol, still trying to stick to that. And as long as I just lay down and don't do a lot of moving, it's okay. And that's actually what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So it's what I'm trying to do. I think I already said this, but it kind of feels like right now that I was just run over by a truck right over my midsection. So that kind of sucks. But it's not horrible. And I know I can get through this. Pain just every day is going to get a little bit better. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Part of the problem that I have right now, oh my gosh, my throat, and I can't clear it. I've had this whole sinus thing going into this like 2 weeks beforehand, and so that's been a little difficult because I cannot cough or sneeze. And matter of fact, I sneezed this morning and I tried not to, and it was very much I just let it all go, because if you hold it, then that cramps your stomach, and oh my gosh, it did that hurt a lot. So I can't really clear my throat or cough if I feel like I get like a tickle, or blow my nose really hard. So that kind of sucks right now, but I know in the next couple of days that will get better and get easier. It just sucks when you have something that, like, when you want to cough because you've got a tickle in your throat, and you can't make that go away without coughing. And right now I'm really trying not to cough, so it's like a double-edged sword. But so yesterday, when they took off my epidural, it was all down, the epidural itself, maybe the incision was little. I mean, it's just a little pinhole that they put in, but they actually taped the whole entire spinal column, and that way it stays on, it doesn't move around. And so when they took the tape off yesterday, it didn't feel great. I mean, taking the actual epidural out was nothing at all, but taking the tape off didn't feel great because there was some back hair and stuff back there. But when they got done, they told me to lay down on my back, and I needed to lay that way for like 30 minutes. So I laid down, and there was one part of my back that just felt like I had pins sticking all in it. And I said, wait, what is right here? And I showed it to them. They're like, oh, it looks like it's a little blister that was caused from the tape. So they put a little Band-Aid on it, or a Band-Aid on it, to cover it up, so that way when I laid down, I wasn't pushing up against it. And that helped tremendously. I didn't even think about it. Last night, David helped me take a shower, at least from like the thighs down, to just try to, clean up my legs and the stickiness that I was feeling when I laid down in bed. Can't take a full shower until Monday when I get the wound vacs off. But I turned around at one point, and I think I got the Band-Aid a little bit wet, and I didn't really think about it. So I got into bed, and then this morning, like before the sun come up, before I was really awake, I felt something kind of weird back there, and I pulled the Band-Aid off because it had gotten kind of crumply, and I laid back down. I didn't feel anything. Everything was good. So when I got up then this morning, I went to go adjust my t-shirt, and it really was kind of stuck right there, and so I kind of tugged on it to move it. Oh my gosh, that was the second bad word that I'd screamed out in the last couple of days. It oozed out a little bit overnight, and then stuck to my t-shirt, and then when I pulled it off, it pulled off the skin and stuff right there. So now I have an open sore that's about that big. It was real skinny, and it's like patchy all the way down. But yeah, so, and that it hurt just to even rub up against my shirt, so I had to try to put together some gauze and cover that up, and put some Neosporin on and cover it loosely with a bandage and some tape, just so I don't continue to lay on it and have it then stick to whatever I'm wearing. So that was kind of gross and yucky. So all these little things I didn't really think about, but all in all, things are good. I know there's been a lot of complaining in this, but all in all, things are good. Everything's going in the right direction, and I think by the end of the weekend I will feel not great, but I will feel much better. I just need a couple more days of just laying down and not doing anything and letting some healing happen. So all right, talk to you later.